What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a very special interview. His first interview since being named the 14th president of Dickinson State University, President Scott Molander.
Well, thank you guys for having me.
Of course. Thank you for coming on.
Awesome.
This is going to be, this is going to be a trivia question one day. Who was the first person to interview
the 14th
president
of DSU? I'll be
DSU?
too old, won't be able to remember it by then.
Yeah, don't worry.
You always, all right.
All right, so we'll get right into it. Obviously, you're very familiar with DSU. You went here, you served on the foundation board, but what motivated you to apply for the president position?
Really my love for DSU and higher ed. I believe higher education lifts all, and that's my love for DSU. And this was the only one I wanted, so that's why I'm here.
And then to go along with that, what changes or improvements, if you have any, do you hope to make to enhance the student experience on campus?
Once I interview all the students, I'll have answers.
Yeah, it's going to be a long day for you.
Oh yeah, it will be, but that'll be awesome because I want to get to know everybody.
Awesome.
Yep.
Obviously, not many people know, but you were one of the co-founders of the hat company Lids.
Yes.
When can we expect either a Lids store on campus or a Lids Blue Hawk discount?
I texted the president, Hawk 50.
Hawk 50.
It's coming your way.
Yep. Oh, okay. I like that.
I like that a lot. If you could add one sport to DSU, what would it be and why?
There might be two.
Oh.
I'm up in the air. Soccer, because it's the widest played sport in the world, or hockey.
Okay.
Just because where we are. So maybe someday we'll get both. Soccer's obviously easier than building a rink or having rinks or whatever. But yeah, those would be two sports that I would look at. Don't tell Pete though.
Okay. Secret safe.
Okay.
Obviously, you kind of touched on it earlier. There's a lot of people you still have to connect with on campus once you get on campus. How do you plan to connect with both the students, faculty and staff, and then the community and alumni as a whole?
Let's sit down and talk. That's the only way you can do it. You got to sit down and meet people where they're at. I call it management by loitering. I'm going to drop in and just chat with you. Just like I almost shot a game of pool, but I knew I'd be late, so I couldn't do that because I wanted to take those guys on. And I'd have got them.
Yeah. Pool shark.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I grew up in the Moose Club.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the Moose Club?
In Crosby, North Dakota. You don't know the Moose?
No, I'm not
Lodge
familiar.
number 1209.
Okay.
Is it like an Elks Club kind of thing?
Yeah, only better.
Better?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They're all great. No, but we just have a moose, and that's where I grew up. Yeah, and learned how to play pool. My dad taught me.
Awesome.
Yep.
Kind of having like a motivational quote to get people through days. If a lot of people have them. What is your favorite motivational quote or catchphrase that can get you through the day or a hard day or anything like that?
I got a couple. John Wooden is somebody I've read all of his books, and he always talks about greatness is expected of you, and you need to make every day your best. But I think about my grandparents, especially my grandfathers, who grew up. Anytime I'm really having a tough day, like the air conditioner doesn't work, they farmed with horses and walked behind a horse for 8 hours a day, in the 20s, and I knew them both very well, and that'll get you through any day. You're not walking behind horses or milking cows. That's my motivation. I think about it every day. When somebody complains, that's all I got to think about.
It's my favorite motivation too.
Yeah.
When you said that one, I was like, I remember that saying too.
Yeah.
How do you plan to ensure that the university remains competitive in terms of academic programs and research output?
For academic